The Momotarō Dentetsu series has been very popular for Konami on the Nintendo Switch. With 2 games released on the system since 2019, the series has sold over 5 million copies between Momotetsu Showa, Heise, Reiwa, 4 million copies there, and World at 1.5 million copies. Well, the company has one more trick up its sleeve with Momotarō Dentetsu 2 for both the Switch and Switch 2. Let's break it down. Danny from the Famicast here. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. Sound off in the comments down below, and we may read it out on our bi-weekly show called the Famicast. Of course, you can find this in written form over on our website, thefamicast.com. Special thanks to our patrons for their support. Now today, though, we're talking about everything you need to know about Momotarō Dentetsu 2, Anata no Machi mo Kitto Aru, for both the Switch and Switch 2. Now, just for a little bit of background here, Momotarō Dentetsu 2, Anata no Machi mo Kitto Aru, or Your Town is Surely Here Too, was revealed at the Japanese Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase on July 31st, 2025. Now, the title will release on both the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 on Thursday, November 13th, 2025. Now, this is going to feature the largest number of locations in series history, and also includes 2 maps, the eastern and western parts of Japan. Combined across both maps, there are approximately 1,000 stations, which is 3 times more than what appeared in 2019's Momotarō Dentetsu Showa, Heise, Reiwa, Teiban. And additionally, there are 6,000 properties that are also on offer in the game, the most ever for the series. Now, on both platforms, Momotarō Dentetsu 2 will also feature enhanced terrain and buildings for a fresh look. Players will also be able to choose which map they want to tackle when they play, east or west. Poverty gods will also be making their returns, and new guest characters will also make appearances. Local events from around the country will also be featured, such as a gyoza, or Japanese dumpling, eating contests between hotspots for the food in Utsunomiya and Hamamatsu, festivals from Kyoto, Osaka, and so much more. Several exclusive features will be available for those that pick up the Switch 2 version of Momotarō Dentetsu 2. USB camera support will also be available at some point after launch, as will a wider view of the maps and the ability to use Game Share, which honestly is one of the best features of the Switch 2. Now, this feature will have to be initiated by the player who owns the Switch 2 version. However, they'll be able to share the first year of the 3-year showdown with up to 4 total players on either Switch 1 or Switch 2. So basically, you and 3 other players, you can do this. Again, this is one of the best features on the Switch 2, and it's awesome to see it here in this game. As previously mentioned, Momotarō Dentetsu 2 will have Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions physically and digitally. The digital versions on the Switch 1 are a little bit confusing, so let's go ahead and just break things down here. First and foremost, the full game containing both East and West maps can be picked up both physically and digitally on the Switch 1 for 7,980 yen, with an option for a Switch 2 upgrade pass that can be purchased afterward for 1,000 yen. The Switch 2 version will also be on sale as both a package and download version with both maps for 8,980 yen. It's currently not clear whether or not this version will come on a game key card or a card that features a full version of the game, and we also don't know the size of the game on the eShop for either version, for Switch 1 or Switch 2 at the moment. Players that opt for the Switch 1 version will also have more options that are a little bit strange here. Now, in addition to buying a version of the game that comes with both maps, the East or West maps can also be bought individually at a slight discount. Now, these run at 6,430 yen each, and after upgrades to purchase the other map for an additional 3,500 yen each. So, doing the simple math here, so purchasing both versions in this manner, like if you buy the East version and you're like, hey, later you want, hey man, I want to go ahead and pick up the West version. This is not going to be the smartest way to do this. So if you just do the simple math here, that comes in as significantly more expensive, basically as 9,930 yen for the full game. Now, and let's say you throw in like, hey, I want to Switch upgrade pass here with this too, which is an additional 1,000 yen. This kicks that price up to 10,930 yen. So I think the pricing here seems to be a bit excessive and maybe potentially confusing for some. But this is the current situation that we're in. So if you're looking to pick up this game, I would honestly suggest picking up a pack with both East and West. But hey, I mean, if you just want one specific one, you got that too. Aside from the oddball pricing on the Switch 1 versions of the East and West individual downloads, I think everything about Momotarō Dentetsu 2 feels to be a massive positive upgrade for the series. More stations, more properties, and more features are going to be enticing for many players, and I think the game is going to be another great success for Konami. Now, given the glacial pace that the company has taken to get 2019's Momotarō Dentetsu Showa, Heise, Reiwa, Teiban in English, which came out in late 2024, I wouldn't count on Momotarō Dentetsu 2 being available outside of Japan anytime soon. Regardless, if you're looking for some oddball Japanese-centric fun on your Switch or Switch 2, Momotarō Dentetsu 2 is a game to look out for. But let's turn things over to you guys. What do you think about the Momotarō Dentetsu series? Are you a fan? What games have you played in the series? Sound off in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you like what you see, please feel free to drop this one a like. It really helps with discoverability, all that type of stuff. Probably. I'm no expert. I just, put videos on YouTube, so whatever. But if you feel that we've earned it, consider dropping us a sub here. Now, if you want to take things even a step further, consider supporting us over on Patreon. Well, you'll get access to ad-free videos, exclusive audio podcasts, and a whole lot more. Now, for more from us, be sure to keep it locked to our website, thefamicast.com, and our YouTube channel for our bi-weekly live podcasts, reviews, looks at Japan exclusives like this, and a whole lot more. Again, this is Danny from the Famicast. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.